The cable though, for some reason it's acting up. All right, let's see this new ball roll. Okay.
Try this way.
Why? Let's go. Stay over there. Go over there. Just remember, these are sport patterns, so don't try to help it. If the ball doesn't hook, just roll it more. Usually on a house shot, you can just, try to hook it more. Not on sport patterns. What's up? Keep going. Do a couple more. That was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good. The lanes are going to hook a lot. Um, mm, uh, So a little bit slower with your swing, a little bit smoother. That'll get the ball to read a little bit better. A lot of times when the ball doesn't hook, it's just not reading it quick enough. So if you can get your swing a little bit slower, you can actually open the lane up a little bit. That's a pretty good shot. If you can throw that like that all the time, then it gives you a little bit more room, left and right. So that's what I want today. I want you to just practice getting your swing a little bit slower so you can get a little bit more hand on it. Perfect. That's what I want you to practice today. Now you could probably throw it harder and just more direct at the pocket, but your rotation, you really, really want to take advantage of that. was a little bit faster. That's okay. That's okay. Watch your foot though. Every so often you're going over the line. So keep your first step a little bit shorter. Line up with your feet just behind the dots. Just remember, get your swing speed a little bit slower. That way you can read a little quicker. You want that ball to read as soon as it hits the lane. There you go. Yeah, right there. Let me see something here. Oh. It's pretty good. So what we also want to make you do is when you first learn the ball, you really learn to try to project the ball out there. What you want to do is really get that ball to rotate right there at the bottom of the swing, just behind your calf. So basically, hey, come over here for a second. So really what you want to be able to do is from here to here, right onto the lane, because you can really get it to spin out. So it's here, from here to here, not from here to here, because the ball gets out there too far and the ball doesn't read quick enough. Okay, so you really want to kind of slide and let it go right about here, and then let it get out there. So you have about this much more room for the ball to read. Okay, so go ahead and try it over here. Try it on this lane over there, right there. So just take it, slide, and just let it rotate here. Whoop. So you want to make sure you get your thumb out and then let your fingers. See, some people come like this. I have more of a tendency to get around it this way. But the thing of it is, you got to make sure you get your thumb out first. Okay. Whoops. Ah. Ouch. Don't get old. Just kind of get up, slide in, and just kind of let your hand get out of it. That's what I get for not warming up. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Perfect. That's awesome. So just remember, it's just really a matter of just getting this. Like some people get like here, I have a tendency to more go this way with it. It's because of my shoulders, and so I have a tendency to really kind of get this way. But you're a little bit more slender than I am. Your shoulders are a little bit smaller, so you can get the ball in closer. You're going to be able to create a little bit more if you can just roll it off your hand right here. Once it gets past here, there's nothing you can do. So you want to use as much of this area as you can to really kind of rotate around it. Okay? That last one you threw was really good. Can you do that again? Can you do that again? Yeah. Okay. Good answer. That still wasn't bad. See, we just have to change the way you think. Where a lot of people, when they first learn to bowl, they try to use as much energy as they can to try to get that ball to rotate faster. But the less you do here, the more that's going to happen down lane. Okay? That was still a pretty good shot. Just a little bit wide. Yeah. Obviously, when you get it too wide on this shot, it's just not coming back. So let that ball roll off your hand. Very good. Very good. That's a really good ball. Did you pick it out? Did you pick out that ball?
Oh, yeah.
It's a good choice. Good choice. I like motive equipment. I like motive and hammer are probably my favorites. Yep, see, it goes out and comes back in. Keep on going. Let me see. Now, what we want to try to do, we don't want you to be looping the ball this way, so try to get your follow through in front of you. Okay? After it gets in front of you, it's going to go this way. But we want to get it in front of you first before it gets around. Oh. There you go. That's a good shot. Yeah, I like this ball. How'd that feel? Feel pretty good?
Felt good.
It looked good. So I'm saying, unless you do, I'm telling you, the more your ball's going to hook, and the more you're going to have control over where the ball's going to go. Everybody can throw a strike. The good bowlers throw it more often. They throw their best shot more often. It's a really good shot. It's okay. If you learn anything from me, the best thing I can tell you, the best thing you can learn from me, is you need to be able to throw sights like that and not have it affect you. You got to have confidence in what you're doing. Okay? That still wasn't a bad shot. There's a couple things you could have done better, but if I look hard enough, you can always find something wrong. Look at what you're doing right. Okay? Look at what you're doing right. Because if you concentrate on the positive, that means you're going to keep on going in the right direction. So you may start off struggling, but if you concentrate on what you're doing right, then you're going to get there faster. So you may have 2 or 3 balls where you're not doing very well, then all of a sudden you catch up. Okay? But if you concentrate on what you're doing wrong, it could be a whole game, 2 games before you catch up. Okay? Oh yeah. You gotta give me some of that. That's a good shot. That's a really good shot. We're gonna have to watch this a couple times. Ah. See, if you do this Santilli, you're gonna be able to open the lanes all the way up. What's your high set? What's your high set?
681. I think it was like 254, 245, and like 182.
I predict you'll beat it within the next 6 months. Probably sooner, but at least the next 6 months. Because you're starting to roll the ball a little bit better, but you're being more consistent to where you're trying to go. The angles are staying more constant, and you're actually getting more consistent roll on the ball. And that's where your scores are going to start to go up, as long as you're taking your time on your spares. Okay? You can't let bad things, affect how you approach your spares. Concentrate just as much on your spares as you do in your strikes. And that means your scores will go up. I like that. Let's do that again. Roll, roll, roll. Really good. When you can hit light and throw them around like that, that's a good shot. I will take that all day. Where's the little guy today? Tired. He overdo it today? Well, tell him we said hello. Tell him we missed him. Okay, so if you watch this shot, what do you see?
What do I see?
Mm-hmm. The good things.
I mean, it looked pretty good. I slowed down a lot.
Uh-huh. You just got a little bit wide.
Yeah. That's really the only thing. I just let
But
it go wide.
you also saw a lot of this. So I actually, like, if in the beginning about a couple weeks ago, you wouldn't have even touched the head pin. Because you're allowing the ball to roll, you actually hit the head pin, even though you got it really wide. And this is not a hooking pattern, so that's a pretty good shot there. All right, keep going. Okay, what we're gonna do? If you leave something, you're gonna pick it up.
Alright.
Okay, and we're gonna record some of your spares and see how you actually approach your spares.
Yeah.
Well, what can you do? What can you do? There you go. Okay. Sooner or later you're gonna have to leave something. Sooner or later you're gonna have to leave something. That's a good shot. Keep going. Okay, cool. So, do you make any adjustments for your spares, or you just try to shoot at it?
Well, I mean, for this pin, I usually move a few boards right to keep the same target.
Okay.
And just shoot at it like that.
So you basically use like a 3-6-9 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good method. You got to have some sort of consistent method where a lot of people, if they just eyeball it, it's depending on how the conditions are, they start missing the spares. That'll work. So on this one, you could actually go start doing the 3-6-9 in the other direction. I wish most people would do that. Most people just kind of eyeball it, and it just gets really inconsistent. Okay. Keep going. Looks really good. Okay. So just remember, because we're starting to go this way, you have to be really patient, okay? So the shoulder's just closing up just a little bit, so it doesn't allow you to get that ball that way enough, okay? So it's just a difference of releasing it here than here. That actually makes a huge difference. What are you averaging now? What are you averaging now?
What am I averaging? Like 187.
That should go up. Have you been going up a little bit, or
No, I've been about the same
same? Okay.
for like the past few months.
I think it's going to start going up. I mean, the only reason I'm saying is your pace to your spares, you look really comfortable, and you're not trying to overthrow it. You're just trying to. I mean, if you throw it like this at your spares normally, then you're a little bit more ahead of some people. It looks pretty good.
Spares way better than normal though.
Well, it all
Not
is
the
good.
normal ones, but like the 610, the
Uh-huh.
6 and the 10, I'm normally not good at.
On your 610s, just try to, take your 10-pin shot and just move one back right. Just because you want to really cover the 10, and then give yourself a little bit this way so you can clip off the 6. Because a lot of people have a tendency to really kind of shoot more for the 6, and that's where they get in trouble. But if you go ahead, throw your ball at your spares just like you're throwing now, you're going to pick up a lot more spares. I mean, your pace is really good right now. Let's get a couple more, and then I think I'm going to send you over there. But I want you to really work on that nice and smooth. That your swing is at a perfect pace right now. Oh yeah, let's pick this one up. Yeah, let's pick this one up. Was the King of Manassas this week? Was there a King of Manassas this week? Next week, okay. Really? I think you're good.